In this video, we will review the process of enabling FIDO2 passwordless authentication to the Cisco AnyConnect VPN client by configuring SAML federation to Microsoft Entra ID. The federation configuration process begins within the Azure portal. Browse to the Entra ID Azure service. First, we must set up the Cisco Secure Firewall as a SAML client to federate with Entra ID. Expand Manage and select Enterprise Applications. Click Add New Application. You will be presented with an application catalog. Due to the length of this list, simply type in Cisco Secure Firewall within the search box. Click the Cisco tile, and then in the right-hand side of the portal, provide a name to associate this enterprise application. Then click Create. Click the tile for Setup Single Sign-On. Then click on the SAML tile. The Cisco server will require a signing certificate issued by Entra ID. On the SAML certificates card, click Edit. Let's create a new certificate by clicking New Certificate. We must provide an email address for notifications. Then click Save. Once the certificate is generated, it is not yet active and must be manually activated using the Properties menu. Then, using the same Properties menu for our newly activated certificate, we must download the federated certificate in PEM format. Repeat this step, selecting the Base64 certificate download. Once complete, you may close this panel, and notice under the Setup Cisco Secure Firewall, you have multiple fields of information that will be required later. Copy this information to a text document. Then copy the app federation metadata URL into the same document. You may also view the SAML metadata by pasting that URL into your browser. As an additional measure, you may wish to save an offline copy of this metadata. That completes the Entra ID setup steps. Next, let's move over to the configuration required for the Cisco Secure Server. In this video, we will be using the Cisco ASDM administrative client. Of course, you always have the option of using the command line interface. From the toolbar ribbon, select the Configuration option. To manage device certificates, select Device Management, then Certificate Management, and we'll add the CA certificate. Click the button for Add, provide an endpoint name for the certificate, then browse for the Base64 encoded .cer file that we just saved. Now we continue to set up the VPN to enable the SAML protocol and redirects. Select the Remote Access VPN option, then from the menu, expand Network Client Access, then select Secure Client Connection Profiles. Select the appropriate connection profile, then click Edit. We want to change our authentication method from AAA to SAML. Under the SAML Identity Provider, next to the SAML server, click Manage. Here, we will provide the properties and SAML endpoints that we configured earlier in Entra ID. These were the values that we copied into a text document in a previous step. Be sure to replace the tenant ID placeholder with valid information from your Entra ID environment. select the IDP certificate that we uploaded to our Cisco server in a previous step. For the request signature, we will require the RSA SHA-256 algorithm. Configure the request timeout to match your corporate policy. Click OK to save your changes, then click OK 2 more times to return to the main console. Finally, from a Windows 11 workstation with the AnyConnect software deployed, let's log in to test FIDO2 passwordless authentication using an iShield key that has been previously registered in Microsoft Entra ID. The displayed group should match the connection profile that we modified on the Cisco server. The AnyConnect client will present a Cisco embedded browser. You will be automatically redirected to Entra ID for authentication. From the Entra ID login screen, click the link to sign in a different way. Click the top option that includes security key. Click the security key option once more and click Next. Enter the security key PIN and click OK. Touch your security key to complete authentication. You have now successfully authenticated to the AnyConnect VPN client using FIDO2 passwordless authentication. And as always, Swissbit looks forward to supporting you on your passwordless journey.